Hello and welcome to my math companion. In this video, we'll be looking at how to multiply fractions. Multiplying fractions is extremely easy. All you need to know is how to multiply two whole numbers together. And according to me, it's actually easier than adding or subtracting fractions since you do not have to make any change to the denominators. The denominators do not have to be the same, they can just remain as they are. Since all you have to do is multiply the two numerators and multiply the two denominators, and that's how you multiply fractions. So you would multiply 3 with 5 and 4 with 11. So many times you may get large numbers, and sometimes you'll see that you can actually simplify the fraction, and we'll be doing that in another example. So in this example, you cannot simplify this fraction, um, and you can simplify the fraction either before multiplying the fraction together, two fractions together, or after multiplying the two fractions together. It really does not matter. It will not change the final result that you get. So now we just multiply the two fractions. We multiply the numerator with the numerator and the denominator with the denominator. And that gives us 3 times 5, which is 15, upon 4 times 11, which is 44. And that is our answer. Let's look at another example. So this time they have told us to multiply 7 by 10, 7 divided by 10 with 6 divided by 15. And now you may see that we can actually simplify this fraction before we multiply it. And I actually prefer simplifying it before you multiply it because it makes your multiplication much easier. You'd be dealing with smaller numbers when you actually multiply the fractions. So the amount of calculations that you have to do is decreased in complexity. So the way to actually simplify a fraction is you can list the prime factors of all the four numbers that are there. So you list the prime factors of 7, 10, 6, and 15. So when you multiply both of them, you get 7 times 6 divided by 10 times 15. And this gets simplified to 7 times 2 times 3 divided by 5 times 2 times 5 times 3. And that's because 10, the prime factorization of 10 is 5 times 2. The prime factorization of 15 is 5 times 3. The prime factorization of 6 is 2 times 3. And the prime factorization of 7 is just 7 times 1, which we can just write as 7. So now you'll see that you can actually cancel out the 2 and the 3 because you have a 2 and a 3 in the numerator and a 2 and a 3 in the denominator. 2 divided by 2 is 1, 3 divided by 3 is 1. So you can just cancel them out to become 1. And now in the numerator you just have 7, and in the denominator you just have 5 times 5. And that makes our calculation way easier and gives our answer as 7 divided by 25. Now if you're not sure how to prime factorize a number, you can watch our video on prime factorization. It's not that difficult. As in when you keep doing more and more problems involving the multiplication of fractions, you'll figure out how to easily just cancel out any factors that are there in the numerator and the denominator, since you'll get used to how to do it. And you automatically you'll be able to just memorize the factors of, let's say, 6 or 10 or 15 or 25 by heart because of practice. So in the next video, we'll be looking at improper fractions. So I will see you in that video.